What up, though? It's James Vergato of God Level Genius. Man, I gotta do a reaction to The Heart Part 6. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. That was one of my favorite bars, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. Man, I don't know how these engineers is feeling, man, because I'm getting exhausted, bro. I ain't even been able to react to each record, man. I'm glad I caught this one in the heat of the moment, man, but Drake sound tired. I haven't been able to. I gotta give a full review to. I'm gonna be going backwards, but we're gonna stay on The Heart Part 6 for right now. But when I heard Family Matters, I was thinking, "Woo, he got some breathing room." But Kendrick just keep dropping, man, and Drake alluded to that on The Heart Part 6. He was like, "I know you got like 10 more diss songs you're gonna put out," but Drake sound like he tired of this back and forth already. Honestly, man, this may not be a popular opinion, but I don't even think all of this was necessary. I felt like Kendrick's Euphoria and Drake's Family Matters, those two are like the best out of all the records they've been throwing at each other. I wasn't really I wasn't really that much of a fan of Meet the Grams. I felt like it start because and also, I just feel like some of these records are starting to get just a little bit repetitive with the same thing they saying. The Heart Part 6, it's okay, but it ain't nothing. He's really just defending himself against the pedophile allegations, and he's still saying playing off a Dave Free having a baby and Kendrick raising it from Whitney, and you got a lot of Whitney flips. There's some cool lines in here, definitely. One thing I can say, man, Drake can really rap, especially when it comes to that no hook and just spitting pause, like rapping on the track. No hook, Drake is flawless with that. He could go like a whole hour and it'll sound like 5 minutes because he just flows effortlessly. But man, it was some cool lines in here, man. But for the most part, he was just saying that it wasn't true about him having a daughter that Kendrick talked about on. They got so many songs you don't even remember the titles. What's the name of the song? Meet the Grams. Kendrick was trying to break news. He got a daughter that's like 11 years old, and Drake's basically saying like his team baited him with that story, and he fell for it. He was just like, "You fishing for information and like try to slander me, and you desperate." Basically, that's what he was insinuating. That's what he was saying in The Heart Part 6. He literally said, "We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you're not concerned with investigation." He addressed it right there. But it really wasn't much to decipher outside of said, man, he was talking about Dave Free having a baby with Whitney and Whitney not denying it. And then he also said he expected the whole pedophile angle and basically said Kendrick is using Twitter replies and TikTok uh content to shape his diss records. It's not off of authentic facts. And Drake is basically saying you're fabricating a lot of your material. And he was like, this would be more entertaining or this would be more legit if you was coming with facts. Because Drake's saying he coming with facts, but somebody lying. Somebody lying. And I also feel like Kendrick really trying to get him out of here, really trying to decapitate him. And Drake just seemed like he cool. And Drake also was alluding that Kendrick was molested, and this is why he is so obsessed with the pedophile angle because he was touched. He even had a line where he said, "I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting." That dude's slick, man. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I would have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit. You just suggested. Oh man, I'm supposed to be able to rhyme. I'm a rapper. But that's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. I'm not sure how to ease the sentiment. This shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. Man, it's I don't know, man. At some point, man, it's just they both seem like they, you know what I mean, manipulating off of angles, and they both looking kind of fishy on who telling the truth on what. But the Heart Part 6, man, it won't be. I don't off first listen. Well, I've listened countless times up until recording this video. I played it a lot on loop so I could get familiar with what I was gonna say, but it don't feel right like how it did Pause. It don't feel like it's gonna move people the way Push Up and Family Matters did. Family Matters was a super dope diss record, and I'm gonna still make a video talking about that and how I felt about it and react. But Hard Part 6, man, it's kind of mid. And I felt this same way about Kendrick's, what was the joint? Meet the Grams. I kind of think it's getting a little too excessive, and it's like they're trying to meet the standards of what the internet want, and they not really moving off what they want to do. And there's still art at the end of the day. And but when you on the clock and people doing you got the media like academics doing things like, it's day 13, no response from Drake, or it's day 11, no response from Kendrick, all that pressure. So these dudes is locked in and they trying to keep delivering. And I'm sure before the night ends, Kendrick is going to drop again too. But the crazy thing about all of this is Kendrick got more diss songs out in this battle than Drake. And I'm just like, fam, what's the end goal? Like, when is this going to stop? And when is the red button coming from Drake? Maybe the red button was Family Matters. And if that was the case, he shouldn't have never put nothing else out. He kind of behind. And that might have been by the strategy that Kendrick wanted. Maybe he did that on purpose. You have him against the wall with constantly trying to catch up, because he gonna have more diss records than him, because he knew he was gonna bait Drake. Really don't know what's to come from this, man. This is getting very, very dark, and it seems like it's some desperation on both ends, if you ask me. But this is definitely a battle that I still don't think is a clear winner. I can say that much. I don't think Kendrick blowing them out, and I don't think Drake is out the loop from being worthy of saying he won this. Because I think they kind of both even when it comes to these diss records, man. I think Euphoria and Family Matters is the pinnacle of this battle thus far. It comes down to those two diss records. If you made it this far to the video, man, drop a comment, man, and let me know how you feel about this back and forth between the duo of Kendrick Lamar and Drake. This basically seems like a collab album at this point. I am James Vergato, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned. God Level Genius. God Level Genius.